Hey Gemini, welcome to your April reading. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of your love and support. It means the world to me, and I am so thankful that you're here. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you for the month of April. See what you guys need to look out for, be aware of what might be going on at the moment or what's to come in the next couple of weeks or so. If this reading helps or resonates, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. And yeah, Gemini, with that being said, let's get right into your reading. Let's see what messages you have through for you. What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus for the month of April. I was already starting to think May, June. I was like, holy crap, I'm getting far ahead of myself. Like, this is for April, dude. But maybe this is the beginning of something that might be playing out for the next few months. So who knows? Let's get into this, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for Gemini in April 2023. What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for April 2023. We have the Moth coming out. What else is going on for Gemini? We have the Tiger. I'm going to get you one more. Thank you. Cobra. Okay, so you're learning to trust yourself, or you're needing this month is really important that you listen to your intuition. There might be some doubt, or there might be moments where you are kind of feeling a little bit lost, a little bit uncertain with the direction you're going down. And just know that although you're not exactly where you want to be, you are getting closer to achieving your goals, to being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, okay? So at the moment, the first card out, we have the Moth. It's really important that you guys don't rush the process. You might be looking around you, people in your lives, friends, family, strangers, social media, and you're just like comparing yourself and your journey and where you're at to where other people are at and wondering, what am I doing wrong? Or is this path for me? Maybe it isn't. Like there's a bit of like this comparison energy that comes up with the Moth. The Moth can also represent a bit of flakiness. So I don't know if you're showing up flaky or Gemini, or if you're dealing with individuals in your life, people in your life that could be kind of flaky. If you're dealing with people in your life that are showing up inconsistent or not reliable, I see you distancing yourself from that, because why stay in a connection relationship where you can't depend on one another, especially if it's unrequited, okay? So the Tiger is a very solo dolo kind of independent energy, kind of being by yourself. So I kind of see like if you are in any kind of relationship or situation where you feel that the energy is one-sided or non-reciprocated, I see you kind of backing away from that. I think that's something that you're learning. That's something that you are already starting to do, but it's probably going to continue this month. The Moth is also the energy where it's like you might be kind of feeling a bit like some days you're feeling really motivated, you're feeling really driven, and then the other days you're kind of tired, or you don't have much inspiration, or maybe you're having a hard time completing something, tasks, procrastination, that kind of vibe. Now we do have Mars in Cancer now. Finally, Mars has been in your sign, oh my God, since like August for like 6 months. That was a long ass transit, okay? And now that it's shifted into Cancer, you might notice your motivation kind of fluctuate over like a couple days. Like for 3 days or so, you're feeling really driven, really focused, really like go get it. And then 3 days later, you're like, I'm tired, I got no energy. 3 days later, oh my God, I got inspiration. Because Cancer is ruled by the moon, so you might notice that like that lunar energy is kind of influencing your motivation or your drive. Even your sexuality, it might be really fluctuating. So I'm just throwing that out there, okay? And that kind of comes through with the Moth. Moth is also energy of like transformation, right? The butterfly always gets all the hype about change and metamorphosis and transformation, but what about moths, right? Because moths do be going through transformation themselves. They start off as like a little worm, not a worm, a caterpillar, and they have to go through their whole metamorphosis too. And like they don't get the same kind of credit. So maybe you're feeling undervalued, or maybe you're feeling like you're not being credited, like the work you've done, or you've been putting energy into something and you're like, where are the fruits of my labor? Like, where are my results? Is it happening? Should I just give up? Do I walk away? Do I stick it out? Do I wait and see? So that's a little bit of the vibe showing up for April. Now, also in April, your intuition is going to be on point. So you need to pay very close attention. I'm telling you, write down your dreams. I know that came through in a reading for you guys, Gemini. I know that came through in a reading recently. I was like, I even said, I was like, what are your dreams? Like, comment down below. Maybe there's some sort of like significance or messages trying to come through from your higher self, from your spirit team, from, you know, just like giving you a lot of insight as to what's going on, what's about to happen, and all that crap. Not crap, but you know what I'm saying. So that's a message coming out again. So definitely in April, pay very close attention to the signs, the symbols, synchronicities, animals, you know, the feelings, the little snapshots you get, the little feelings or images or little aha moments, little clicks that just piece together information. So like pay close attention to that, observe. This is the energy of like where you need to kind of sit back, sit tight, and just watch and wait and observe and see what happens. All right. And then with the Cobra, this is all about like learning curves. This is also about like shedding old skin from the past, right? Snakes, they shed their skin. There might be some sort of person that you come into contact with, or someone that you cross paths with, and they're part of like your spiritual path, or they're here to help guide you, or vice versa. You're here to help guide someone else, or like it's kind of mutual, like you help each other grow. So there's someone that you could be connecting with. This seems like if you are connecting with someone, either currently or somewhere in this month where you seem to really hit it off, I do feel like it's a very spiritual connection, okay? Or it's a very divine connection. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Fire ant is at the bottom, along with a sea serpent, earthworm. There's some sort of new start, new beginning. Very fertile ground, very fertile soil. You just got to take your goals seriously. It's going to take you to happiness. Hell yeah. Okay. But with the fire ant and the sea serpent, this is ruling emotional triggers, trauma responses, irritations, frustrations. You might be dealing with people that are really triggering certain woundings, childhood woundings, emotional stuff. That might be something that comes up. So be patient with yourself. Again, the people that you're crossing paths with, they kind of are serving as like mirrors. Either they're serving like, they're being like a reflection of either an old version of yourself or potential new version of yourself. Does that make sense? Like either the people that you're coming into contact with trigger your old cycles, old wounds that still need releasing, changing, adjustments, or the people that you're coming into contact with are showing you potential of what you could become. So does that make sense? Hopefully you get what I'm saying. If it resonates, you're gonna know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. All right, let's get into the tarot. We have double fire out here and air, so pretty strong influence. All right, let's get into this. What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of April 2023? What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of April 2023? Show me clearly. We have the King of Cups out here. Could be connected with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Maybe you got those placements in your major personal planets. We also have the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So dude, Gemini, the work that you are putting into something, the effort that you are showing up, investing in yourself, in some sort of goal, in some sort of relationship, whatever you are putting your focus on, I am seeing that you're attracting more of it. So literally where your attention goes, energy flows. Okay, so I am seeing that there is progress being made. If you're not seeing it at the moment, that's going to change. Definitely give it some time, stick it out, and just stay consistent. You are really needing to rely on your patience. I know you probably don't want to hear that, but like, dude, we can't speed up the timing here on Earth, unfortunately, right? If you can just trust the process and trust in Divine's timing, it's going to be a lot easier and a lot sooner than you expect. You kind of just got to go with it and just stay consistent, okay? With this Eight of Pentacles, stay consistent with what you're doing, where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your focus. I see that you are turning the page. You're flipping to this next chapter of your life. Look at this, right? I'm really drawn to the books at the top of the card. So it's like you're turning a new page. It is requiring effort. It's not the easiest, right? But that's the thing. Big things are not easy to just come by, right? Like if it was easy, everybody would have it. Whatever this is that you're wanting, that you have been working towards, if it was so easy, everybody would have it. Then it would be accessible to everybody. Everybody would have what you want, right? So just saying, it takes the effort, but it's like, how bad do you want this thing? At the bottom of the deck, I like what I see. So 10 of Pentacles. I did speak too soon. Okay. 9 of Swords. But we also have the 6 of Swords and also the Hierophant underneath that. 8 of Swords. I see that like throughout April, you might get in your head, or there's some things popping up where you could be experiencing like anxiety or a little bit of worries or a little bit of stress. For the most part though, I see you moving through that. 9 of Swords to the 6 of Swords, like you're pushing through any of this anxiousness or, you know, tension or restless thoughts or fears, etc. Like you are pushing through that, and you are trying to remember what you've learned, and just like keeping the you know, the way that you're thinking, you're trying to be mindful not to go back to old ways, old habits, or hold yourself back, right? You have the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. I think you're fearful of failure or fearful of making mistakes or being judged or doing the wrong thing, but you're learning as you go. 3 of Pentacles, also the Star. You're learning as you go, as you keep trying. Even if you make mistakes, even if you're not perfect right off the bat, that just shows your growth. Like it's just part of the process, and that's the Cobra. It's like learning curves. You're not always going to get it right off the bat. You're not always going to be a perfectionist right off the bat, but just learning to enjoy and appreciate every step with the process, it makes it more enjoyable for you. And yeah, it just encourages you to not give up. So those are just extra cards at the bottom. I'm like really pulling a bunch of cards at the bottom. Holy crap. We do have Taurus energy, Sagittarius out here, just letting you guys know the main zodiacs. But overall, like your emotional status in April, you seem very calm, cool, collected, grounded. I love that the Temperance card came out with the King of Cups. Like these being side by side is telling me that, you know, emotions, where you're at emotionally this month, you are solid. You are just like nice, calm waves, like nothing crazy, no highs and lows. Like it seems like for the most part, you got a good handle of like your emotional well-being, and, you know, you're just focusing on healing and taking good care of yourself, and you're showing up very loving, very compassionate. People are drawn to your energy because it's so freaking healing. You're like the sun. You're like this. Yeah, it's like other people are like, don't take my sunshine away. Like, you know that song, my sunshine, you are my sun. Why the fuck is that coming? It's like, are you someone's sunshine? Anyways, that's random AF. But yeah, King of Cups and Temperance, you guys are like in tune. You're really in tune with your emotions, your feelings. You're listening to your body. You're listening to your intuition. You're not pushing yourself past exhaustion. I really like that. I really like it seems like you're taking good care of yourself. Some of you guys are making some changes to your daily habits, your routine, your health. Maybe you guys are getting into more of like a fitness, or, you know, just taking better care of yourself, resting, recharging, eating, fueling your body. I see that you're making really positive changes, and for some, it's like you're really starting to see the results. Maybe you hit a bit of a plateau, like for those like on a health journey, health/fitness journey, and maybe you hit a plateau, or maybe you're going back to the Moth. It's like, where are my results? I've been showing up, I've been putting in the work, I've been consistent, I've been trying to eat well, I've been trying to exercise. Why the fuck haven't I changed, or why haven't I seen the results? It's like, just keep sticking to your goals, okay? Consistency is the freaking key here. That goes for anything. Like, consistency really, really, really is like the deal breaker here. It's the make or break, right? If you quit, well, then that's it. It's dead. Like, if you give up, if you walk away, boom. So don't give up. If you want it, you're gonna have to stay consistent. But you got this, okay? If you're dealing with any family matters that are stressing you out, something that's being worked through, or like maybe some of you who are in like a commitment or marriage or something like that, maybe y'all have been like experiencing something, or like the fact that the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords has come out is like you're worried about either your family or your job or something that brings you stability. Like there's some sort of like fear around your stability and your resources, or where you live, or someone that's close to you. It's like there's something about you having like fears or being worried about that. But I just want to let you know, like, all is gonna be fine, or you are safe, or, you know, if you've been dealing with a lot of stress, Or if you are dealing with stretch, maybe you're needing to stretch. Maybe your body's carrying a lot of stress. Anyways, that's not what I meant to say, but that's for someone out there. If you're dealing with a lot of stress about like matters of the heart, or like things that are around like the things you care about deeply, I do see like that's gonna be easing, okay? Or if you deal with any of that comes up later on the next few weeks or so, things will calm down. Okay, so just giving you a heads up in case you're not resonating with that energy at the moment. If you are experiencing any kind of stress, worries, anxieties, or issues, or family matters, or family drama, or even transportation. Do we have Mercury retrograde happening in April? Someone let me know. I'm pretty sure, I think when Mercury moves into Gemini, I don't know when that is, but I'm pretty sure that's when we have retrograde. Pretty sure. Don't quote me, okay? But if you know, I would love to know. I'll probably look it up anyways, if I remember. Eventually I'll look it up. But some of you guys might have like, maybe you're worried about like travel or transportation or like your car or like moving or something like that. Some of you could be actually moving. Maybe you're just overwhelmed with like the whole process of moving. Maybe you're selling something and that's just like, a lot that goes into that. And it's a pretty big deal. It's affecting your daily routines and your commitments and all that. So stick to the rules or a plan or something like that. All right. Is there anything else that I've missed, Spirit? Nah, I think you're right in tune. You're right in tune. Especially with the Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, like right in tune with like Temperance, Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, like you're right in Divine's timing, like you are in alignment straight up. So like, I don't know what you're stressing about. Let's look into that. What's this Nine of Swords about? What is Gemini so stressed about in April? What's the matter? What's the problem? Tell us the Nine of Swords for Gemini. What's going on? Why is Gemini stressing? What do we need to know about this Nine of Swords? Is it like something legit to worry about, or is it just kind of like, nah, it's gonna pass, or like, oh, it's just in your head? Like, what's this Nine of Swords about? Is this like an actual problem, or is this something that's just gonna kind of fade away? Like, you're never gonna think about it again? Like, because think about it, like a month ago, I'm sure you were probably stressing about something. Like, something was getting on your nerves, or you were feeling really overwhelmed, and now, today, you probably don't even remember it. You're worried about something else that you probably won't even remember or think about a week from now or a couple weeks from now, like most likely, right? So what's this Nine of Swords about for Gemini in April 2023? What's this Nine of Swords about? Why is Gemini experiencing this? We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. My deck upside down? It is, but I will keep that reverse. That's like you coming up with some sort of solution. Okay, we have the Lovers. There's your energy, Gemini. Queen of Wands. Do we have a card flip out? Nope. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm kind of sensing there's a little bit of like some stress going on, tension maybe in some relationships. Seven of Wands. Yeah, things maybe getting a little bit heated or a little bit spicy, or maybe dealing with someone who's been stubborn at times. Some of you guys, Two of Pentacles in this deck, it can sometimes talk about being caught up in like drama or arguments, or like two people fighting and maybe you're in the middle of it and you're like, pick a side. And it's like, I'm not picking a side, or maybe you are picking a side. Hell, I don't know. You could be stressing about some sort of choice about a commitment here with the the Hierophant commitment, right? But with the Lovers, for some, could this be about marriage you're stressing about? Some of you're stressing about a person, or you're trying to figure out what's worth your energy, your time. You know what would be worth your time and your energy and your focus? And like, look at how this Queen of Wands, she's just pouring everything, her soul, her love. You know what would be worthy of that? The things that don't stress you out. Or like if you're dealing with a person that just like is constantly adding negativity to your life, you might benefit by just kind of like what I was saying earlier with the Moth and the Tiger. You might benefit from just kind of like taking some space or like removing yourself from a situation, even like that Six of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Like, I choose to remove myself from this because this is not adding value to my life. If anything, it's taken away, it's stressing me out, it's taking away my energy, it's depleting me, it's negative, it's draining me. I gotta go. So I kind of see you getting out of a situation that's been very draining, even financially draining. Or it's like maybe you've been overworking yourself and like being underpaid or something like that. You're demanding better. But with the Five of Pentacles reverse, I'm seeing you coming out with some sort of solution. So again, it's not exactly telling me the specifics, because this is going to be different for everyone, right? And there's lots of Geminis that tune in, but whatever it is that you're stressing about, you will find a solution. It might be about a choice that you're trying to like weigh out your options. Maybe you're torn between two different lifestyles, or two, like, you know, either way though, Gemini, I do see that you're going to find a solution to this. So it will be very short-lived, whatever this anxiousness or stress is about. Even that's why the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords came out. So it's like you're stressing, but you're going to get through it really fast, really easily, okay? Pretty effortlessly. It just kind of like maybe something catches you by surprise or kind of throws you off balance. But for the most part, again, Temperance, Eight of Pentacles, like you're keeping yourself in tune, in check, and you're not really feeding too much into your fears. There's little moments where you're like, oh, but you're like, nah, I have faith. It's all going to work out, because it always does. So, let's see. Six of Swords. Let's see what you're moving towards for Gemini. What is Gemini moving towards in April? I also want to know what the Wheel of Fortune is telling me. Like, what are these changes, or what's, like, there's progress being made. But let me just look into the Six of Swords first. Six of Swords for Gemini. Why is the Six of Swords here? Talking about the Six of Swords. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Riding right in to a nice golden opportunity. Some of you, this is opportunity for financial freedom. Like if you're looking for a new job, or maybe if you've left a job behind, or, you know, maybe if you got laid off, or if you quit, or whatever the case is. Maybe you got fired, right? You're like, oh my God, stressing about your money. Or Five of Pentacles reverse, so you're coming out of that, right? You're coming out of a place of lack, or not having enough, or a feeling of being like backed into a corner. It's like you found a solution. Six of Swords. What is Gemini moving towards in April? What do we have? Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah, so see, it's like you've done some reflecting on some past stuff. Queen of Swords. You're never gonna go back to how things used to be. You've learned your lesson. Yeah, Five of Swords. You've learned your lesson the hard way. Okay, there were some tough pills you had to swallow, some lessons. Spirit really had to teach you some harsh lessons in the, you know, recent past, and, you know, you had to really get it drilled in your brain. There are certain lessons where Spirit's just like, it's like you kept like ending up repeating a certain cycle time and time and time again, and you kept going through something or experiencing a similar outcome. Different people, different you know, environment, but yet still the same crap. And you're like, why the fuck? Right? Spirit really had to drill a lesson into your brain, into your consciousness, to never ever have to do that again. Yeah, right? It hurt though. Hangman, Three of Swords, definitely hurt. But yeah, it's like you burn your hand once on a hot stove. What the fuck? Do y'all hear this? My laptop fan sounds so freaking loud right now. What is going on? Okay, I honestly thought that there was like a bug or something. It was just my laptop fan, but it was just like, what was I saying? Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, it came back. That was whack. That was why did that happen? That's never happened in my life with having this laptop. Anyways, you burn your hand on a hot stove. It hurts like a bitch, but you're never gonna do that again, right? It's drilled now in your brain. You will never do that again. So, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like you kind of were forced to learn something, and at least now you know better, and you're not going to be careless or foolish or, you know, naive. You're not going to be naive to, you know, even being blindsided by anything shiny and new, and oh my God, it looks amazing on paper. Like, it's got to be great. Like, you know, being a little bit more cautious, being a little, like, you know, a healthy cautiousness, healthy skepticism. That's a message that came through for Scorpio a few weeks ago. If you got any Scorpio placements. But it's like, yeah, it's like you're going to, before you just say yes to anything that's shiny and new or it looks like it's a golden opportunity, you're going to inspect this coin. You're like, is this real gold or is this just fool's gold? So you inspect it, you're cautious, you fine tune it, you look at the little itty bitty details, you know what you're getting into before you jump all in, before you dive in, you're not gonna be a fool. So now you know, right? Tough lesson to learn, but at least now you're in the clear. So keep your eyes peeled, Gemini. Let's just look into the wheel and then we're going to wrap this up because it's getting long. But anything we need to know about the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini? Talk about the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini. Wow. What do we have? You get to see it first. 3 of Cups. Hey, you got celebration coming in. You got great times coming in. There's good news coming in. Lots of things to look forward to in April. Could be going out, celebrating, or being with friends. We have the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Coming out again. 4 of Wands. Yeah, it's like, you know, this is your vibe here, Gemini, where you might be feeling really tense, really, like, on edge, or just not feeling yourself 100%, just really uptight, really serious, really anxious, restless, nervous, sensitive. That's the energy of the fire ant, is like you're feeling really sensitive, right, to yourself, to the energies around you. And I think Spirit is just wanting you to have more fun, to loosen up. 4 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. You need to take a break. You need to go explore. You need to have some fun. Be around uplifting people. You know, you're needing to not take life so serious, okay? Because God, life can be real freaking serious, real freaking dark. All the shit going on. And we can get sucked into that. We can really just be like, well, what's the freaking point, right? It's so important that we try our best to not get sucked into that darkness, right? So if you can, try to have more fun, try to play, try to like do the things that you love doing, even just the small little things, appreciating that in your day, carving more time out for yourself, carving more time out to be around your loved ones and to like just enjoy, right? Because life is short. We never know when our time's up. Isn't it crazy? We know our birthday, but we don't know our death day. Like, that's something that blows my mind. So you never know. Don't take life for granted. Basically, it's just like, enjoy what comes your way. Try to have more fun. And just know any challenges that come up, you're going to get through it. It's going to be very short-lived. And you're always going to be all right. And you're hella protected. Spirit's watching out for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here. I have nothing else to say. Yeah. All right, Gemini, if this is helpful and insightful, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. And yeah, all right. Thank you for watching, Gemini. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.